Welcome, this is Ad Emmen reporting live from the HTTP for HPC workshop at the ISC conference in Frankfurt. And we're here with Guy Lonsdale from Scapos, and we talk about HPC and the perspective for Europe. So welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, can you tell a little bit about Scapos?
Scapos is a spin-off company from Fraunhofer. It's an SME, and Scapos was set up to do marketing and sales of high-tech products. We have a lot of products from Fraunhofer, but we work also with other SMEs or multiple Fraunhofer institutes. And we have some products in the HPC arena. So we have highly scalable algebraic multigrid, linear solvers, support for multi-physics co-simulation, and programming layers like GPI, which is a GASPI implementation for PGAS, or the Llama library, which supports easy programming across heterogeneous systems. So it takes a lot of the details away from the applications developers. And in parallel to that, we also have some activities in management of EU projects. We were involved in the Fortissimo and now Fortissimo 2 projects, looking at bringing HPC access and use for modeling and simulation and data analytics to manufacturing and industrial SMEs. And we're also managing the Exanode project, which is in the FET HPC program, and that's developing component technologies for the next generation of the future exascale computing node. So we have on one side HPC relevant products and then also management in the program. I'm also involved in the ETP for HPC activities, and in particular I'm one of the co-chairs of the working group for programming environment. So we're working on the strategic research agenda for HPC and towards exascale computing. A particular emphasis of us is programming.
Okay, so the future activity. So the Exanode project is preparing for the future.
Yes, Exanode is ongoing. It's now month 18. It's one of a group of projects. So there's Exanode, Exanest, and then Ecoscale, looking at different aspects. Exanode is developing the compute node technologies. And Exanest is going beyond that to deliver the interconnect and the cooling system, more of the system aspects. Ecoscale is looking at accelerators, particularly with FPGA realizations. So these are three projects within a bigger program of technology development projects for the future European exascale system. So it should lead in to the themes we're discussing at this workshop today, which is on extreme scale demonstrators. And the hope is that these component technologies and the various specific areas should come together in the program and lead to full platform developments and demonstrators towards exascale.
Okay, and so this is part of if you could say, a bigger European
Yes.
program. And where do you see this heading? Will it lead to real exascale computing in Europe?
Well, the expectation is a lot of political pressure to develop exascale systems, develop and deploy exascale systems in Europe, and with the intention to have at least one of those systems based on European technology. And so the hope for ETP for HPC is that the program, the research agenda, should develop components that lead and support that political desire. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned the programming environments. Can you tell a little bit more about
that?
that?
Yeah, this is developing on from the previous strategic research agenda, which is being realized partly in ongoing projects. And of course, there's the classical issues about hybrid programming models, how to really realize and have standardized and interoperable MPI plus X, where X may be PGAS or shared memory. But the thrust now is to really make not just high performance programming environments, but high productivity programming environments. So it's recognized that we need to do something to make the programmability for HP systems and exascale systems in particular easy for applications. So there's a target there to take away some of the complexity and leave them with more application specific or application suitable programming environments. So that's one of the main threads or the desire to have high productivity, and that's one of the focal points.
Okay. Yeah. Related question. Are there also changes in, you could say, things like programming languages, or are they involved in that?
I think developing new programming languages is a possibility. So domain-specific languages is a theme. It's recognised that with that approach you could really target specific sectors and provide them something that's appropriate for their needs. But high focus on developing yet another new language isn't part
I
of
was
it.
more domain-specific languages or
Yes.
domain-specific.
So that is included in the research target.
Thank you very much for this interview.
You're welcome. Great.
For Premier Magazine, this was Atom reporting.